Live from our 7 Tasmania studios, your nightly news with Michael Maney begins now.
Good evening everyone. Peter Dutton has ruled out any cuts to the federal public sector in Tasmania during a whirlwind tour stop on the campaign trail. It comes as the Labor candidate for Bass fronts media for the first time since her embarrassing gaffe about the state's forestry sector.
All roads lead to Exton, the federal coalition rallying the party faithful at a berry farm shed. Peter Dutton committing $80 million to duplicating the Bass Highway between Deloraine and Launceston.
I think it's important for us to make the investments that Tasmanians expect, and this is a very significant commitment.
A project Labor says they're already working on.
This is Peter Dutton coming to the party too late once again.
The Liberal leader also ruling out cutting federal public sector jobs in Tasmania.
How many CPSU jobs do you plan to axe here in Tasmania?
None. None.
While federal Labor had a pool of cash to boost health services in northern Tasmania, committing over $3.5 million to transform this facility into a multi-purpose hub, including a hydrotherapy pool for children living with a disability.
It is a need for the community, and it's proven to be invaluable in supporting so many conditions, not just those of people with disability.
This is a very important part of our country, and federal Labor's view is that you deserve the very best services for people who need extra support here.
The Labor candidate for Bass, Jess Teasdale, putting herself in the deep end, fronting the cameras for the first time since a dicey mistake on local radio.
Would you like to see the Tasmanian state government end native forest logging?
Yes. My comments didn't reflect the complexity of the situation nor Labor's federal policy. I do fully support a sustainable timber industry within Tasmania.
Mark Zeta, 7 Tasmania News.
Former Premier Tony Rundle has died. Mr Rundle served as the Liberal member for Braddon for 16 years, 2 of those as Premier. He's been described as a tower of strength and compassion following the Port Arthur mass shooting, while being key in introducing gun law reform. Mr Rundle also decriminalised homosexuality and signed a nation-first regional forest agreement with the federal government. Jeremy Rockcliffe has paid tribute to the former Premier, describing him as a mentor and reformist who's left a positive legacy. Tony Rundle was 86 years old. It was an early start for many today, with thousands rising before dawn to pound the pavement for an intrepid challenge. Despite a drizzly beginning, a colourful crowd joined the Hobart Marathon, with some even pushing on for the full gruelling 42 kilometres.
A drizzly grey Sunday morning across the streets of Hobart, but there was plenty of colour and runners high.
Good! I actually felt good, surprisingly.
Almost 3,000 athletes pounding the pavement for this year's Hobart Marathon.
Over 1,000 interstaters as well, so a lot of people travelling from southeast Queensland actually.
Runners streaming from the waterfront into Sandy Bay, some tackling the full marathon while others opted for the half, 10, 5 or 2K.
Pretty brutal. Did well my first 10K.
Sweet relief for many, embracing that finish hard.
Pretty rough. I didn't realise how many hills it was going to be.
Japan's Seiki Makino crowned the winner for the 42-kilometre run, crossing the line in 2.5 hours.
I'm very happy, yes.
Defending women's champion Millie Clark secured second place overall, slashing 8 minutes off her own record.
Really happy with that. That was pleasantly surprising. Heaps more people on the course, giving me lots of cheers.
Fellow Tasmanian Eve Muir close behind, getting the job done in 2 hours and 50 minutes.
It was so much fun. It's such a good race, and it's so amazing to be able to run against Millie.
Pint-sized running prodigy Lockie Higgs taking out first place in the mini marathon.
Yeah, I'm proud that I just ran a 5K and then a 2K.
Crowther sisters Maya and Eva also claiming first and third.
So we've got both sisters on the podium. That's pretty cool.
Tasmania's own marathon man continuing his mission to run 110 marathons in 110 days, clocking number 56 today.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm loving every second of this challenge.
And if running a marathon isn't hard enough, some push the limit.
I thought I'd just have a bit of fun with it and hopefully put a smile on a couple of people's faces.
A wet finish for many runners, but soaked in achievement. Rebecca Gaidaneris at 7 Tasmania News.
A 20-year-old man has died in a single vehicle accident at Mount Direction in the state's northeast. Police say he was a passenger in the car which left Old Bangor Road just after 2 a.m. The driver was flown to Launceston General Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police are still investigating the cause. New Norfolk's Esplanade was a hive of excitement as the first Honeybee festival created a buzz across town. From sampling perfect spread to meeting the Queen Bee, the event proved a sweet taster ahead of the rest of the Derwent Valley Autumn Festival.
The secret life of bees not so secret at today's Honeybee Festival.
You're not to be frightened of them. I can normally work bees with me bare hands. I don't normally put a suit on, which doesn't set a good example probably to the younger folk.
A bit of drizzle not enough to stop these bee lovers swarming. The New Norfolk community taking some time to learn all about the important role these guys play in Tasmania's ecosystem.
We have to save our bees, but while saying that, it's not just our bees, it's our insects that are so important, even our bugs.
While the sweet star of the show proved just as popular as it does on the breakfast table, local producers say honey doesn't always have to be eaten on toast.
We start with our base spirit, so we make a vodka ourselves and then we grab some local honey from another stallholder up here and then from there we add it into our vodka and make the honey liqueur.
Today's excitement forming part of the Autumn Festival, with little events taking place across the month of April.
We've got lots coming up, there's still lots on the calendar, there's still lots of availability across our workshops, tours, lunches, our foodie trail.
All you really need is a jacket and umbrella. We certainly still get some of the warmer days, but it's actually some of our prettiest months.
Ruby Cairns, 7 Tasmania News.
Launceston's Simon Hawkes has taken out the men's Tasmanian Open golf title. Battling a windy final day at the Launceston Golf Club, Hawkes is the first two-time local winner of a home tournament since 1959. While in the women's, Hobart golfer Mackenzie Thomas claimed the overall tournament title with a two-stroke victory. Meanwhile, Launceston boxer Dan Hill has lost his bid to retain the Australian Super Welterweight title.
And you, AMBF Australian Super Welterweight Champion, Cohen, son of God, Mazoudia!
Mazoudia winning the match by unanimous judges' decision after 10 rounds.
Good evening. Hobart reached 17 today, 20 in Launceston, Devonport 19 and 18 at Burnie. It was windy overnight too, with wind gusts close to 200 kilometres an hour recorded at Coonah near Mount Wellington. It was 21 at Friendly Beaches, 20 on King Island, 19 at St Helens, Flinders Island, Smithton, Lowhead and Bushy Park all 18. 17 at Grove, Strawn 15, another cool day in Lyowini with just 9 degrees. Mostly cloudy conditions were experienced about the west and south. 37 millimetres fell at Mount Reid, which contained snowmelt. A frontal band is seen moving away to the east of the state, with low cloud hovering over southeastern Australia. Tomorrow, a high over the Bight will extend a ridge over northern Tasmania. Southwesterly winds increasing up to 35 knots in the south and east, west southwesterly spells peaking to 6 metres. There is also a gale warning for waters between Wineglass Bay to Low Rocky Point and a strong wind warning for remaining coastal waters. The warning to sheep graziers remains for the Upper Derwent Valley and the southeast. A cloudy Monday for Hobart tomorrow, 15 also in Dover with a couple of showers, much the same in Ouse with 14. Launceston cloudy 18, similar conditions in Devonport and Scottsdale, 17's the maximum. Cloud extending to Burnie, 16, a chance of showers in Strawn 15 and windy in Stanley. St Helens 19 with partial cloud, the sun hiding behind the clouds in Swansea 17. Ross not much different, 15's the top with an overnight low of just 6 degrees. It will be fine on Tuesday apart from light showers about the west. Similar conditions on Wednesday. Those showers in the west will contract to the northwest in the evening. And on Thursday, more light showers in the west, but otherwise fine. To Monday's forecast now across the country. A little warmer in Brisbane tomorrow, 30 degrees, fine too in Sydney, 27. We'll share some cloudy skies with Adelaide. They're expecting 22. It's cloudy in Hobart, 10 degrees, partly cloudy in Launceston with 11 and much the same in Devonport with 12. And Michael, hats off to those Hobart Marathon runners. A very cold, damp start this morning.
Whatever possesses them, Kaya. Thanks for that. Well, that's all your news for now. Thanks for joining us from all the news team. Good night.